Assalamualaikum. Now we are starting from the thiamine. Thiamine, it is a water soluble vitamin. Now the DRI, dietary reference intake, in men is 1.2 milligram per day, and whereas in women it is 1.1. Main function, they are act as a part of coenzyme in the form of TPP, thiamine pyrophosphate. Voice clear है? The main function, they are act as a part of coenzyme in the form of thiamine pyrophosphate. In the function of thiamine pyrophosphate in many, they are act as a coenzyme in the formation of carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, nucleic acid synthesis. Now the deficiency. If there is deficiency, it will cause the beriberi with possible edema or muscle wasting. Now what is beriberi? It is a disease caused by deficiency of vitamin B1, thiamine. Now there are two types of beriberi. One is dry and second is wet. Now the dry beriberi damage the nerves and can lead to decreased muscle strength and even leads to paralysis. Whereas wet beriberi affect heart and circulatory system, and in extreme condition it will cause heart failure. Voice clear है? Now the deficiency will cause beriberi, edema, muscle wasting. What is muscle wasting? Muscle wasting, it is a decrease in muscle mass due to lack of proper nourishment. Enlarged heart, heart failure, muscular weakness, pain, apathy. Now what is apathy? It is a lack of feeling, emotion, interest. Poor short-term memory, confusion, irritability. Irritability means annoying. Difficulty walking, paralysis, anorexia, and weight loss. Anorexia means loss of appetite. Now, what are the sources? Enriched pasta, pork, green peas, waffles, carols, sunflower seeds, baked potato. Toxicity, there is as such there is no toxicity. आवाज आ रही है? Now the riboflavin B2, riboflavin B2, the recommended intake is a men in is 1.3, whereas in women this is 1.1, and the main function is part of coenzyme in the form of FTA, FMN. Now what is FAD and FMN? FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide, and whereas FMN, it is flavin mononucleotide, or you can say riboflavin 5 phosphate. They are as a part of coenzyme in the form of FAD, FMN, and these also act in the formation of carbohydrate metabolism, carbohydrate degradation, synthesis, protein, nucleic acid synthesis, and also degradation. And they are also active in energy metabolism, support vein and skin health. Now the deficiency will lead to cracks, redness, at corners of mouth, painful smooth, purplish red tongue, sore throat, inflamed eyes and eyelids, sensitive to light and skin rashes. And there is no toxicity, whereas the sources of riboflavin B2 are beef liver, cottage cheese, enriched carols, spinach, mushrooms, pork, yogurt, and milk. Now the niacin B3, the intake in men is 16 milligram per day, whereas in women it's 14 milligram per day. In the upper intake level is 35 milligram per day, whereas the chief function is they are act as a part of coenzyme PLP pyridoxal phosphate. They are act as a part of coenzyme named PLP pyridoxal phosphate, needed in energy metabolism. Whereas the deficiency will lead to plagra characterized by 3D, dementia, dermatitis, diarrhea. Now what is dermatitis? It is the infection of the skin where exposed to sunlight, mental depression, apathy, fatigue, loss of memory, headache. Is Pellagra is consists of 3Ds, dermatitis, dementia. Dementia means loss of memory, diarrhea, and if this is not treated, then this will lead to death. Now the toxicity. Painful flush, hives, rash. These are also called niacin flush, excessive sweating, blood vein, liver damage, and impaired glucose tolerance. Now the sources of niacin are chicken, pork, baked potatoes, enriched carols, mushrooms, and tuna in water. Now the folate, vitamin B9. Recommended intake is adults is 400 microgram per day. Upper intake level is up to 1000 microgram per day. Whereas chief function of folate is part of, they are act as a part of coenzyme in the form of THF, tetrahydrofolate. This is also called tetrahydrofuran. And the tetrahydrofolate also acts as a precursor in the carbohydrate metabolism, protein, and nucleic acid. And this is also important in the formation of RBCs. Now the deficiency. Deficiency will lead to anemia, smooth and red tongue, depression, mental confusion, weakness, fatigue, irritability, headache, and a low intake increases the risk of neural tube birth defects. Now the toxicity, mask vitamin B12 deficiency symptoms. Now the sources of folate are beans, beef liver, asparagus, avocado, lentils, spinach, enriched carols, and beets. Now the vitamin B12, cyanocobalamin, or it is also called cobalamin. The recommended intake in adults is 2.4 microgram per day. The main function of vitamin B12 are they are act as a part of coenzyme, and the name is coenzyme vitamin B12. As vitamin B12 is inactive and its active coenzyme is B12, coenzyme B12, which is needed in new cell synthesis, help to maintain nerve cells. Now the deficiency. Deficiency will lead to pernicious anemia, anemia, large cell type, smooth tongue, tingling or numbness, fatigue, memory loss, disorientation, degeneration of nerve progress, degeneration of nerves progressing to paralysis. Because its normal function is to maintain the nerve cells. If there is the deficiency, then this will lead to degeneration of nerves. And this is also important in the formation of red blood cells. And if there is deficiency, then this will lead to anemia. Now the toxicity not reported, and the sources of the vitamin B12 are chicken liver, sirloin steaks, sirloin steaks are the beef, beef meat, cottage cheese, pork, sardines. Sardines it is a type of fish, small fishes, tuna, Swiss cheese. Are you getting me? Are you people getting me? Okay. Now up to B complex, vitamins are divided into two: water soluble and the fat soluble. Water soluble can consist of all the B complex, which consists of B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12, and the vitamin C. Now we are starting from the vitamin C. Okay, in the last you people will ask questions, not now. Now that we are starting the vitamin C, it is also called ascorbic acid. Now the function of vitamin C are in the connective tissue development, collagen. They are also act as an antioxidant, prevent from the free radicals, promote iron absorption, immunity, protect vitamin E. Now vitamin C, the recommended intake in men is 19 milligram per day, whereas in women it is 75 milligram per day. Now the upper intake level is adult is 2000 milligram per day. Now the chief main functions are the collagen synthesis, strength blood vessel walls, form scar tissues, provide matrix for bone growth. They are also act as an antioxidant, restore vitamin E to active form, support immune system, and boost iron absorption. How they are boost the iron absorption? Vitamin C enhance iron absorption because it captures non-heme iron and store it in a form that more easily absorbed by your body. Vitamin C enhance iron absorption because it captures non-heme iron and store it in a form that more easily absorbed by your body. Now the deficiency will lead to scurvy. Scurvy is bleeding from the gums with pinpoint hemorrhages, fatigue, bleeding gums, bruises, bone fragility, joint pain, poor wound healing, frequent infections. Because the normal function of the vitamin C is that they provide the matrix for bone growth. If there is deficiency, then this will lead to bone fragility, joint pain, frequent infections. Now the toxicity. Toxicity include nausea, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, rashes, interference with medical tests, drugs, therapies, in susceptible peoples, aggravation of gout or kidney stones. These are very rare conditions. Now the fat soluble vitamins. Up to here we are study the water soluble vitamins which consist of B complex and the vitamin C. Now we are start the fat soluble vitamins. Are you getting me? Okay. Now the fat soluble vitamins include vitamin A, D, E and K. Now we are starting from the vitamin A. It is a precursor of beta carotene. There are three forms: retinol, retinol, retinoic acid, and their functions are regulation of gene expression, part of visual pigment, rhodopsin, maintain clarity of cornea, required for cell growth, division, epithelial cells, bones and teeth, promote development of immune cells. They are also act as an antioxidant. Now the deficiency will lead to night blindness, xerophthalmia, keratin deposits in cornea, macular degeneration, and skin and mucous membrane dryness. You can say that xerophthalmia comprises of skin and mucous membrane dryness and infection. Dryness of conjunctiva is called xerophthalmia, and the keratin deposits. And if there is a vitamin A deficiency, this is also called anemia, developmental defects, bones, teeth, immune system, vein. And if there is a toxicity, eating excessive amount, then this cause fragile RBCs, hemorrhage, bone pain, and fracture. Okay, now the abdominal, these are also deficiencies: abdominal pain, diarrhea, blood vein, dry skin, hair loss, liver enlargement. Now the vitamin A. Macular degeneration, it is an eye disease that may get worse over the time. It is the leading cause of severe permanent vision loss in people over age 60. It happens when the small central portion of your retina, called the macula, wears down. Now the RDA of vitamin A in men is 900 microgram, whereas in women it's 700 microgram per day, and the upper intake level is up to 3000 microgram per day. Now the main functions are in vein, maintenance of cornea, epithelial cells, mucous membrane, skin, bone, tooth growth, regulation of gene expression and the reproduction, and also in immunity. Okay, the deficiency: night blindness, corneal drying, xerosis, blindness, xerophthalmia, impaired bone growth, easily decayed teeth, keratin lumps on the skin, impaired immunity. Now the toxicity: increased activity of bone dismantling cells causing reduced bone density and pain, liver abnormalities, birth defect, beta carotene, harmless yellowing of skin. Now the sources of vitamin A are milk, carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, apricots, bok choy, beef liver. Bok choy, it is a type of cabbage. It's also called Chinese cabbage. Okay, now questions, or should we continue further? Are you getting me? Okay, now questions. Now from the vitamin D, E and K are remaining. We will discuss these on Monday. Now questions. Structures, कौन से structures? Questions. आप जो स्ट्रक्चर्स कह रही हैं ऐसे करें, मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर दे मेरे नंबर पे, मैं देखूं उनको. कुरतुलैन. अच्छा, कल वाले कौन से क्वेश्चन थे? यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबको? आज का लेक्चर सबको क्लियर है? Okay, then vitamin D, E and K we will discuss on Monday. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Amna, we will discuss these questions on Monday. Okay, Allah Hafiz.